We're on the campaign trail in eastern Kentucky. Republican Norma Kirk McCormick is running for state legislature, hoping that strong local support for Donald Trump will help her get elected too.
Got to get them out of there. Got to get rid of the Democrats, put the Republicans in. Let's see what they can do. It can't get any worse. As Trump says, what the hell have you got to lose?
Eastern Kentucky was once one of the biggest coal mining regions in the world. Now just a few mines and a few jobs remain. A combination of global market forces and environmental regulations have caused the collapse in output. Locals call it a war on coal, waged by Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton. Donald Trump is promising to end that war, and that's helped make him a hero for people like Charles Sanders. He spent his career supplying equipment to local mines. He says the whole political class has let the region down, and it's time for an outsider.
I'm sick and tired of them playing with our lives over politics. I'm sick of the corruption. And Donald Trump don't need the money. He's a billionaire. You can believe him when he says he wants to help the people, because if anybody ever had a reason for helping the people, it's Donald Trump.
Other parts of Trump's message resonate here too. The wars of the Middle East may feel far away, but the fears Trump has stoked about refugees are ever present.
What you got is you got Muslim terrorists that's coming in here. Their laws themselves says they got to kill Christians. Well, they put them in cages and drown them, burn them, cut off their heads. And we want to let them come over here without being vetted, without making sure them kind don't come.
But not everyone here is so in tune with Donald Trump's thinking. Charlene Hensley is a teacher at the local elementary school, and she's openly supporting Hillary Clinton. That makes her a lonely voice in this community, but she says others quietly agree.
I get messages from mothers of children that I've taught that say, I agree with you, but my husband would be furious if he knew. I can't help but think that that's part of the culture, and that's part of the draw that Donald Trump has here, is that he's the man of the house and he can do pretty much what he says or wants to do. And Hillary is a danger because she represents a choice that these women have.
Gender roles are deeply embedded in these isolated hills and valleys, and Charlene has spent her life challenging them. She herself was the first girl in her family to graduate from high school. Now she fears what a Trump presidency could mean for her young students.
I want one of my girls to be one of the first people to walk on Mars. I want them to be, but if they decide to be here and be sitting in a living room with their children watching the first woman walk on Mars, that's fine too. I just want them to be satisfied with it. I want it to be their choice and nobody else's. And I certainly don't want somebody like Donald Trump messing with their self-esteem.
Charles takes us to an old abandoned mine where he worked back in the 1970s. He's as worried as Charlene about the future, but his fears center on Clinton rather than Trump.
By the time Hillary Clinton leaves office in 8 years, this country will be so far damaged, taxes will be so high, we're in a mess. If the people don't wake up in these last 2 weeks, we're doomed.
With Election Day getting closer yet, feelings are now running that high. As we leave Kentucky, we wonder how America can get back from this brink after Election Day.